I saw a video and reports from Tennessee of protesters threatening doctors and nurses who were before a school board making the case that to keep kids safe, there should be mandatory masks. And as they walked out, these doctors were threatened, these nurses were threatened. You know, our healthcare workers are heroes. They were the heroes when there was no vaccine. Many of them gave their lives trying to save others. Before I begin, let me say a few words about the pandemic of the unvaccinated. I know there are a lot of people out there trying to turn a public safety measure, that is, children wearing masks in school so they can be safe, into a political dispute. And that this isn't about politics. This is about keeping our children safe. I saw a video and reports from Tennessee of protesters threatening doctors and nurses who were before a school board making the case that to keep kids safe, there should be mandatory masks. And as they walked out, these doctors were threatened, these nurses were threatened.
I'm a father of two that are too young to get vaccinated, and I'm here because I'm afraid for them. I'm afraid for the choice that they can't make, because the facts are clear. Kids are getting sick. It's happening now. Pediatric ICUs and ERs across the country, across the South, are being stretched to capacity in Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, and it will happen here.
Yes, no more masks sounds good until it affects your family personally. It's our duty to protect our children, and we don't have time to wait for others to get vaccinated. But what we can do right now is agree that masks will slow the spread.
Before we walked out, we had to brace ourselves. I took my wife's arm and I said, just remember, no matter what they say, these are the lives we're trying to save. And we walked out, and I was approached and someone put their hand in my face and called me a traitor. I don't see how anyone can say that when I've been on the front lines of this pandemic since the beginning, treating patients in rooms, unvaccinated for the vast majority of it, hoping I wouldn't take it home to my family. And for someone to say that, it's mind-blowing.
You know, our healthcare workers are heroes. They were the heroes when there was no vaccine. Many of them gave their lives trying to save others. And they're heroes again with the vaccine. They're doing their best to care for the people refusing to get vaccinated. And unvaccinated folks are being hospitalized and dying as a result of not being vaccinated. To the mayors, school superintendents, educators, local leaders who are standing up to the governors politicizing mask protection for our kids, thank you. Thank you as well. Thank God that we have heroes like you. And I stand with you all, and America should as well.